What is up, guys? What is up? Let me go get my squat shoes before I start. So you don't have to go running looking for something. You know, get yourself ready before you start. So obviously we're going to start with deadlifts. Oh. With the straps, since that's what I'm working on right now, strap deadlifts. So you just want to get the movement down, get warmed up before you start, because you don't really want to be doing a lot of reps with the actual deadlifts as you're working up to your sets. You know, you want to kind of do singles and jump up to your working sets rather than do loads of deadlifts to warm up. I actually do have some pre-workout today because I need it. Just feeling a bit dead today. First live stream in like 2 weeks, so see if anyone actually joins up. Let's put the weight on. What is up, Silver? So we're just starting our deadlift. Obviously strap deadlifts, so that's what I am practicing. Still don't know if I'm doing them right. You know, it's hard to tell. It's definitely the setup is definitely the hard thing. Hit the like button, guys, if you're in here. Just trying to figure out how to brace properly is the hardest thing for me. Because for my normal deadlifts, I always brace from the top, which I can't do with the strap. And then I'm going to do some paused squats right after. Go. What's up, Meaty? Good to see you. This is the first live stream you've been into. You seem like an alright guy, so I'm going to give you a mod status. There you go. Join the club. So we're just doing deadlifts today with straps. Because I never really used straps before, so it's really awkward. But obviously, I'm at a point with my deadlifts where I need to be using straps to go heavier. See, it's really hard to do that. Getting the bracing at the top and putting the straps on, it's just such a long period between that. It is hard. My back's definitely is sore this week. I'm not sure what it's from because I actually took it light this week. So obviously I've had a lot of fatigue building up, and it was a good choice by me to go light this week with my other workouts. I don't know. They're called RDX. It's just what the first ones I've seen. I got these years ago. I just never used them. I feel like I could do with cutting them shorter. Like I feel like I could cut this off and it would be easier to put them on for me because I'm only wrapping it around once, and then this is just kind of in the way. I'm just watching my lift back here. It looks good. It does look good. It's just it doesn't feel good. That's the difference. Well, mine are very broken in because I used them for pull-ups and stuff. It's just, I just think they're too long. we'll do one single of this and then we'll see how many reps I can do. I did 4 last week. So that's what I'm doing, just kind of building up on this right now. Because obviously I'm not going as heavy on deadlifts because I'm not really focusing on deadlifts. My main goal is to get that bench press up to 140. I think I want to be able to do around 8 to 10 reps with 140 before I start to go up in weight with my deadlifts again. I don't want to just keep doing singles and not really gaining much. Because I can always do a heavy single with straps, without straps. It's just I want to learn the straps and I want to build my strength back up slowly again with the deadlifts while my squats and bench press take priority for now. So I'm going to try to hit I think 120 in squat for a paused rep. Obviously a deep squat, not the low bar. It definitely feels better bracing at the top rather than bracing at the bottom for me. So I just have to be fast with putting the straps on, which is why I think I need to cut these shorter to be able to put them on a bit better. Felt alright, it felt good. Definitely felt better than last week. Last week felt really bad, which is probably why I was sore. Just watching the replay here. It's a bit laggy with my hand. Right, so let's try to get more than 4 reps. Yeah. Well, I don't think you can push both at the same time. It's just, I think that's too much. So I see it's because obviously I do high bar squats. I don't do low bar, which is probably would be more helpful. It's just I find it's just too much on the back. Yeah. Stepping back while setting your straps and then bracing. Yeah, but I like well, I'm just used to starting like this, going down and straight up rather than going down and bracing into it. It's just I want to keep things, similar to what I'm used to. So I'm going to keep everything the same apart from the straps, and it's obviously double overhand rather than like that. I wonder if I could do it like that though. That could work. Straps with mixed grip. Yeah, it's just back. I always have a lot of back fatigue. That's why I struggle with doing rows and stuff. On my bench day because my back's already fatigued from my squats. It's just that's why I don't like back work. But obviously I have to do back work to improve. All right, let's try this. think the first rep is always the hardest in these kind of sets. So the second rep should look a lot better. Six. I probably could have grinded more out, but that's good for now. Out of breath. Out of breath now. How did that look? So I was only able to do 4 last week with a really hard grind, and that was 6, but it felt a lot easier. I could have got more reps out, but obviously that's not what I'm going for. I'm just doing a slow increase here. This door here is like a trap. If it moves, it falls. That door fell on me before. It's not light. What's up? Do you like furries? I don't really like furries. It's not really what I'm into. I think it's a bit weird. Do you have one of these deadlift jacks media? It makes setting the deadlift up so much easier. You just put it under, lift the bar up, slide the weights on. It's really good. It was about 15 quid. Yeah, stay away from the pets. Just put my squat shoes on. I need to get new squat shoes. Mine are pretty worn out. It's meant to have squat shoes are meant to have a heel on them, but because I've used mine so long, Like the inside is obviously worn down, like compressed, so the heel's not as big as it should be. Yeah, you need a home gym, get it set up. I set mine up right after COVID because obviously, like if they do something like that again, it means I have somewhere I can actually work out. Right. Squats. Move the camera. So we're doing paused squats. Just like a heavy single. Nothing crazy. All this is because I think the brace at the bottom is my weak point in the squat. So that's why I'm practicing this. It's also it is good to do squats more than once a week to keep up that mobility as well. Just so you're not going into the next session with your ankles stiff and stuff. I've really fallen off the bandwagon of stretching and doing mobility work. I haven't really done any mobility work in the last year, but obviously because I keep squatting, I still have that mobility. So I think I'll try to hit 120 today. So I showed it on Reddit once, and I think they said when I'm going down, it's like when I get here, I lose my brace, and then I come back up and I'm slightly bent over. So I feel like doing pause squats will kind of fix that. Obviously, it's a bit dangerous doing these in the home gym because my the safety rack there isn't really built for these. Because if I go to dump that, it's probably going to tip the rack over. Just need to move this over a bit more. I'm about to put 100 on. That's also why I have plates on sitting here, is to keep the rack weighed down. But obviously once you get to a certain weight, it doesn't matter. And if you drop the bar, the momentum will pull that over anyway. Alright, that's 100 kg on the bar now. I did this last week. So 100 kg is 225. Is that God spotter? To be fair, with ATG squats, you can't, if you get stuck at the bottom, you can just dump it forward. But obviously, you could hurt your back doing that. You know, that could stretch something up here, or you could drop it backwards. But obviously, I think that's a bit more risky. What's up, Tom? I see there's some new effect filters on on the YouTube thing. I'm gonna mess with at the end of my live. I'm gonna mess with them and see what they do. Obviously, it's a lot harder as well here because I don't have a mirror to look at when I'm squatting. So it's hard to tell what I'm doing. But that also might help my lifting. Alright, 105. Just work up slowly here. I herniated my disc once squatting, but that was squatting 90 kg, and that was like when I first kind of started my first year lifting. It was because I wasn't bracing. I was just kind of, because it was a warm-up set, I was just going through the movement and it just went. Yeah, that's my problem. I don't think you should be alone. Yeah, I don't think I should be either. It is dangerous doing these on your own, but that's why I'm not going, I'm not going past like 80%. I can go harder. I'll do my harder session in the gym. Where I have a full safety cage to lift in. Start rocks. Get the rocks, Tom. Oh. How long have I been lifting? Let's see. We've just hit half an hour. I think the more dangerous thing is re-racking it, because it's such a small spot to re-rack the weight. Alright, 110. This might be the last rep. And then we'll do, I'm going to skip the RDLs today and just do lunges because of the back fatigue I have already. There's no point making it worse. Well, that's good. Felt really good. Back to the medieval times. Yep, it's really windy. I'm in Ireland. I think Tom's in like Manchester or somewhere. Give each other a follow, by the way, guys. Tom's getting into working his legs out finally, so he's going to be showing those big legs off. I mean, you don't have to have massive legs to be strong. I'm so white. The white, as soon as I pull my shorts up, the light reflects. Yeah, well, you need to come over here when the weather's good. It's really bad when it's bad weather. You know, you want to go to like London or somewhere where there's plenty of things to do. There's not really that much to do in Ireland, unless just like a relaxing trip to do some like mountain hikes and stuff. Right, let's hit this. Yeah. I went to like a local spar today, Tom, and they had 15 eggs on reduced for 150. Obviously, like they're better eggs, but because they're on reduced, they're 150, so I bought them. I should have bought a few tubs actually. I didn't think about it. Tom's salty about the fact his eggs cost more. Oh. And you gotta remember, this is after deadlifts. It's not that like I'm fresh doing these. But that felt nice. But I think that's me done with those. I'm gonna do lunges now. I don't know what the weight measurement is to egg. I just go off the number. You know, sometimes they'll probably trick you sometimes with lighter eggs and do it like that. But What's up, prayer? So lunges. This is the way, Tom, this is the way I said you should try your lunges. So you just go like this to like a wall or your couch or something and just down. So obviously you can hold the weight in one arm and have one arm up here. It takes the balance out of it. Obviously the English are my natural enemies since I'm from Ireland. You tried to colonize us, Tom. Peace out, media. So Tom, are you going to try these lunges? They're really easy to start with. Obviously, if you add weight on it, it gets a lot harder. With lunges, you kind of want to keep going. You just want to get a good, really good burn and pump from them. You don't want to be going for max weight for lunges. I'm out of breath. I'm also trying to work on a one arm pull up, but that's going to take me a while to do. I'll eventually, because obviously I'm bulking right now, so eventually I'll go on a cut, and then that will be when I try to kind of really get that one arm pull up, because when you lose body weight, it makes it easier, obviously. Starting to get the shake. Once you start shaking, that's when you know you're pushing it hard. Your legs start to shake. My running's definitely going downhill, but that's because of my I just haven't got the time right now or energy. I would do it at night time, but the weather's just so bad. It would just make me sick. So, but once the weather gets better, I'll go out running at night time instead. Rocks today, nice. You're on a bar. You should try to do some bigger rocks. Find like a bigger rock and try to pick it up. Like the sandbag work. That could be good for you. But obviously, it's hard to find rocks that are big enough, but also light enough. What's up, Milky Way? Crack is no good, Tom. Different kind of rock. He's got you there, Tom. He's got you there. Whew. Do one more set of just body weight, and then we'll move on to bench press. That's out of breath. It's good. Making the gains. What's up, chair? I'll sit down. You got YouTube Premium. What's YouTube Premium do for you? Let's see. Try to tense. Looking good. I think I have to see some size of my legs. No abs, alright. You don't really get abs in live streams anyway. I've never seen one. Right. Thanks, Chris. Here's the real question. Are you really a man if your woman's got bigger legs than you? that's the real question, Tom. I've been using in the gym when I do my squats. I've been using those machines now the last few weeks, where both of them, so where you open your legs and when you close it. So I've been using both of those machines and I feel like they've made some good strength. I think they're really good to do. I just use illegal music apps. Glasses are fogging up and they're falling off. As soon as I start to sweat, the glasses fall off. Start martial arts on Monday. Yeah, but that's like a lot of cardio. Like it's not even endurance work. It's so much on the breathing. Yeah, you have to be careful in those machines, Tom, because if you do it too heavy, too fast, you get like sciatica, and it can really mess you up. So what I'm doing is lightweight, but lots of reps. Yeah. Pause squats today because I was just working on that. Now, when I say lightweight, I'm already at half a stack on the machine for like 20 reps. At a certain point, you get used to it, and you can actually improve a lot better. It's just the first few weeks of starting that movement, it hurts. And I do those movements after my squats, so I'm doing it while I'm already warmed up. You don't want to do those machines cold. You should, Milky, you should do gym work. Like, I would personally say avoid squats if you're doing your martial arts, because I think it's just too much fatigue. Squats fatigue everything. So I'd say you could do deadlifts and bench press, and that would really help your strength. And when you're actually wrestling with someone, you can out strength them basically, which a lot of people seem to forget about. Strength is one of the main components to fighting. Strength and power. It's not just strength, strength and power. Like a power lifter. Like they go for a punch. Sure, it's gonna be strong. It has a lot of weight behind it, but they're not going to be very explosive. So that's why you also need to be explosive and fast. Basically, you want to be well-rounded if you want to do martial arts. You don't want to pick one thing. Alright, let's see. What are my working sets today? So I am on week 5 of my 12-week program. So 2 sets, 8 reps of 84 kilograms. So one more warm-up set, and then do the working sets. I like it when it's 2 sets of 8 because It gets it done faster. I really don't like spending like 2 hours in the gym, but because this workout is involving both legs and upper body, it does take longer than my other workouts. Oh, gaining gym strength. Yeah, it's just you don't want to be. Oh right, so you're like 40, are you? But yeah, it's good to be strong, and also being strong makes daily life easier. Alright, you out, Tom? Peace out. Make sure you hit the sub button, guys, if you're in here. I don't go live that often anymore, so I won't be annoying you with too many notifications, but it does help me. I'm still posting. I'm not sure what I'm doing with my channel anymore, because I'm mainly posting shorts because my main videos don't really do anything. I may do something I actually want to do for a while on YouTube and do like reaction videos and see how that goes, but I need to get a computer for that. I don't have a computer. I do my boxing practice every so often. I've been slacking this last few months because I have a lot of other stuff I'm doing. I have a business I'm running. I have another job I'm doing, and it's just not enough time until it's all like until I like optimize it. It's not enough time because I like to sleep in the morning as well. Right, 84. So I need these. So 2 sets of 8 reps. This will actually be the highest set of 8 I've done in a while. If you come back around a few more times, Milky, you get given the mold status as well. I just have to know you for a little bit before I give it to you. By the way, I have noticed if you're a mod on someone's channel, sometimes you can't comment on their short videos. In case you ever wonder why you can't comment, I can't comment on some people's shorts because of that. I don't understand why that is, because that means a lot of people are not getting as many comments. So I might remove a bunch of people's mod statuses eventually, because obviously I don't really go live that much, so it doesn't matter. I think that was it. That was either 8 or 9. I did one extra just in case. I forgot. I was focused on the breathing there. That was good. I did the breathing on that one was really good. Sometimes I struggle to breathe properly. Ooh. Oh. I do have later on in the week, or in my program, there is a 2 sets of 8 with 93 kilograms, which would be a PR in weight for that many reps. So that would be that's going to be a hard challenge for me, but I think I can do it. And obviously I've changed my grip, so I'm doing the death grip instead of wrapping the finger around. I've been doing this for the last few weeks and it just feels a lot better for me. I don't know why. I do have a lot of thumb pain. I do think I have some sort of arthritis in my thumb. I think I've always had it like this. I've always had like this massive muscle here, but it seems to be like dead tissue. It's not like, because nothing here gets trained. It's the same. It's like when I write, I can only write like one sentence before my thumb's like burning in pain. So there's something wrong with my thumb. There's always been something wrong with it. It could be carpal tunnel, it could be something else. It's either carpal tunnel or it's just arthritis. But obviously people will say you can't have arthritis as a kid. Yes, you can. Arthritis is just inflammation. And some people are just naturally born with it. Which is a bit shit. Alright, next set, guys. I don't take too long between sets, which is a good training practice, because when you go to lift heavier, that's when you want to start increasing your weight, your resting periods. So that's one of the training methods to improving is increasing weight, increasing reps, and decreasing rest period. Those are the 3 main principles of training for weightlifting and stuff. I think I did 9 again. I really struggled to count during the reps, but that was good. I felt really good. I'm happy with how the weight feels. There's no issues. So now we're going to go on to incline bench press. People will be like, that's not enough volume. No, it's meant to be like this. You don't want to be burning yourself out. The volume comes from doing your main exercise, doing your back off, doing your secondary, you know. It doesn't all have to come from the one exercise, and that's when people really burn themselves out and get injured with a tendon injury rather than muscle injury. Peace out. Thanks for showing up. Hit that sub button. complicate setting that one up. Thanks. We've just passed 1 hour. So we're on a good time frame today. Ooh. Obviously, eventually I'll cut the squats out of my deadlift day whenever I start to deadlift heavier again. So we did 80 for 5 reps last week, I think, 5 or 6. So let's try and get a bit more. My PR for incline is 115, which was an absolute grinder, which is why there's no point in doing that. That's why I'm doing the rep work rather than singles for this. For your secondary exercises, you don't really want to be going for heavy singles because you'll just hurt yourself. And that goes back to the fatigue factor. Your body can recover from more rep work faster than heavy singles. And it's just a fact. The body's natural response to, say, bodybuilding work is a much faster recovery period than powerlifting. Not today. So as soon as I lifted that, I could tell I'm not going to hit any sort of reps today with that. Back down to 60. So I'll do drop sets with this and just keep dropping down in the weight. Ooh. So obviously you want to have a pre-workout, which I just did Monster today because I've been going for a long period here without taking any sort of a pre-workout because I wanted to get it fully out of my system before I started putting it back in, so I can use it when I feel like I need to use it. Like today I felt absolutely dead, so I bought this so I can actually use it and feel better. see my dog. He's got the door open. He's just lying in the hallway. Come on. Come on. Alright, come. You going back? Come on, let's go. Wait. One more set of this, and then we'll do dumbbells and call it a day. It's a surprise visit from the dog. Really out of breath now. Dumbbells, just with 20s today. We're not going to do the 30s today. I did get another set of clips for my heavier dumbbells, so I got another set of these round ones. So I'm kind of doing these more in the way of a hammer curl press. So instead of like this, turning the arms kind of in, doing it like that to just hit a different angle on the chest. Because my upper chest is fried right now from that. So just trying to hit something else. You know, if you're already feeling that burn and it's not disappearing, you don't need to hit that again with your next exercise. I'm gonna try to hit something else, and also avoids any sort of strains. One more set. Definitely feel a pump. That was hard. Right. Let me see what these are underwater. That's just stupid. Let's see. Retro. Thermal. These are like new settings on they've put on makeup, lenses. This is right. Thanks for showing up, guys. Peace out.